Welcome to WCrypto.
Hello, my friends. Welcome back to WCrypto. After the strong move earlier this week, price action has remained dynamic. Following the all-time high at 124,500 on the 14th, Bitcoin experienced a decline of about 5.8%, reaching a low near 116,800 today. The decline brought price back to the low 117,000, opening the door again for those watching after the initial move higher. It is interesting to see how sentiment has shifted. Many are quick to assume that a peak is in place, but history shows that true market tops rarely come with this level of caution. Instead, they are usually marked by a sense of euphoria when very few expect prices to fall. For now, no traditional exhaustion indicators are flashing, which leaves open the possibility of continuation rather than reversal. Turning to the heat maps, the one-day view highlights a concentration around 119.5 thousand, with the zone extending from 118.5 to 119.7. On the three-day view, a notable cluster sits just below current price at 116.5, suggesting the possibility of further testing before continuation. The decline of 5.8% after the recent high was sharp and somewhat unaligned with fundamentals, which may imply resilience from the current structure. On the one-week view, the picture becomes more complex. Larger players appear active both above and below the current range, with the most visible zones extending from 116.6 all the way down toward 114,000. These areas often attract attention because they represent price points where larger orders could efficiently transact. Once those levels are engaged, markets sometimes reverse direction quickly as supply and demand rebalance. Looking at the ETF flows, Friday closed with a net negative outflow of about 14.1 million. This came despite inflows from smaller participants of 114.4 million, as larger withdrawals from two major issuers, totaling more than 120 million, outweighed them. Beyond flows, there are continued headlines supporting structural adoption. A sovereign accumulation program has now been running for more than 1,000 consecutive days, with steady purchases adding to long-term reserves. In addition, a newly formed public company in the sector announced the closing of a $200 million raise intended to expand its holdings, which adds another source of consistent demand into the ecosystem. I will continue updating you daily. Join the free Discord for real-time chart chatter. Click the like button if you got value from this video. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. And see you in the next one.